I'm Nate, and that's DJ. And okay, we're gonna demonstrate signal flow on the console and how to use the effects processors. So first thing we're gonna do is come out of our direct outs into the top of the patch bay here, 1 going to 1, 2 to 2, all the way through 8. So we're gonna get our nice fancy 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch, and we're gonna use Roy G. Biv black, gray, white, and set that up.
Wow.
So now what we're gonna do is come out of 1 through 8 on that patch bay and into 1 through 8 on the tape machine. So 1/4 inch to RCA snake, we're gonna get that all plugged in. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to come out of the tape machine and in to 9 through 16, the next 8 on the patch bay. So we're gonna get our other 1/4 inch to RCA and set that up. So now what we're going to do is come out of 9 through 16 and into 9 through 16 on our console. We're going to get the monitor hooked up, and since there is only one monitor, we're going to use the mono output from the consoles. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to plug right into the mono output. Set up our reverb unit. Nice long 1/4 inch cables, and we're going to go do the aux1 send with an appropriately long cable to the mono input, and now we're going to come out of the mono output and we're going to plug her right into the aux return to set up the compressor. Plug this guy right here into the input of the compressor, patch it into one of the second patch bay, and then we're going to patch the output up here to the bottom of that same second patch bay. Now we're going to demonstrate how to use the compressor and the reverb and how to set up signal flow on the console. So we've got our handy dandy SM57 plugged into channel 1, so we're going to come over here and we're going to bring up the gain on channel 1 to a healthy little amount. Then we're going to bring the fader up to unity gain. Then, since we have the return coming back on 9, we're going to bring 9 up to unity gain. We're going to select left right on 9 because that means that 9 is coming out of the monitors, or monitor in this situation. And I'm going to do this. We've got green light on both. I'm going to bring the gain up on 9, and then, since everything looks like it's working, I'm going to bring up the master fader, and wow! That compressor into the mix. So we have 2 patch cables right here, and we're going to come out of 1 on the first patch bay into 1 on the compressor patch, and then we're going to come out, bring it right back in to 1, and as you can see, now the compressor is in the mix, and now we have the compressor in the signal chain, and as you can hear, this volume knob is controlling, which means in the signal chain. And since we've patched it in at 1 instead of at 9, that means that the microphone would hit the compressor before it would hit the tape. So the compressor would be recorded to the tape as opposed to putting it 9, in which case you would just be monitoring the compression. Now we're going to get reverb in the mix. So we're going to come over to here, and we have a reverb set up in aux1. So we're going to bring up aux. Oh look, aux1 is already up. So we're sending our microphone to the reverb right now, and we're going to bring the master send up, and then we're gonna bring, and we have a signal coming from the microphone through all that stuff, the tape machine, and then back out the monitor. Great success.